Imagine reading a book, but every time you read it, you can't understand what it's saying. You flip through the pages and see pictures of plants, astronomical charts, and diagrams that you just don't understand at all. Well, today we are going to be talking about the most dangerous book ever written. The book I am speaking of is called the Voynich Manuscript, and for centuries, scholars have been trying to understand this book and its origins, but no one has been able to get to the bottom of it. This mysterious book may hold an undiscovered secret that could change the world. But why? And what secrets could this book possibly hold that have led it to be the most dangerous book in history? Well, first let's go over some history of the book itself. This book was created sometime between the years 1404 and 1436. It was written in Italy and contains 240 pages. It was named after the book dealer Wilfrid Voynich, who purchased the book in 1912. What makes this book so special and dangerous is that it's written in a script that has never been deciphered. Experts believe that the language used in this book may be an unknown language or a made-up language that only a select few people would have known, or it could be an elaborate hoax. We simply don't know. Because of this, there are many conspiracies surrounding this book and what it actually means. It's believed that the author of this book may have belonged to a secret society. Some believe that this book was created by alchemists, and others believe that the book could contain dangerous information that governments around the world would do anything to hide. Many conspiracy theorists even believe that this book could hold the key to time travel. I know that sounds crazy, but stay with me here. The truth is, we don't know what this book says, so anything is possible. In the past, books were often used to hide messages and information from the general public. Secret messages were hidden in plain sight in books across the globe. Even today, people are still finding secret messages that were hidden in old books. In 2017, a journalist found a secret message hidden inside an old copy of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. He took the book to an antique book dealer where it was discovered that there was a secret message written in invisible ink. The message read, "This book is cursed. Use with caution." While this message was nothing compared to what the Voynich Manuscript may contain, it's still a good example of how books have been used to pass messages throughout history. So what does the Voynich Manuscript actually say? Well, sadly, we don't know, because no one has been able to decipher the text. But what we do know is that the illustrations and text seem to follow certain patterns. The illustrations appear to be of real plants that were cataloged in the book. And there are also illustrations of other things as well. It's almost as if someone wanted to create an encyclopedia of sorts, but they did it in a way that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. There are 23 full-page illustrations in the book, along with many smaller drawings. There are also diagrams of astronomical charts which make no sense, but again, this is just speculation. For all we know, these could be maps to other dimensions. Now, I know I sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist right now, but hear me out. There is a theory that the author of this book knew more than everyone else at the time. They knew about things that we are only learning about today, like other dimensions. Again, it's just a theory, but it's an interesting one nonetheless. What's even more strange is that the stars and charts shown in the book don't match up with any constellation that we know today. Could this mean that the author saw stars and constellations that we can no longer see? Or maybe they were just completely made up? Honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm just the host. I present you the facts. Now, you may be wondering why this book has remained a mystery for so long. Why haven't we been able to decipher the text? Well, it could be that the text is simply too complicated or that the language used is completely made up. Another theory is that the author wrote the text backwards. If this is true, then the book could actually be upside down. If we turned the pages the other way, perhaps we would finally be able to read the book. Well, this theory was put to the test and unfortunately it didn't work out. As cool as that would be if it was true, it's probably not. So what could this book possibly contain that has kept it as a mystery for so long? Well, one thing is for sure, it definitely wasn't written as a hoax. Someone spent a long time creating this book and the author definitely intended for people to read it. All of the illustrations and text seem to follow some sort of pattern, so it wasn't just written randomly. That begs the question, if it wasn't written as a hoax, then why hasn't anyone been able to translate it? One of the main problems that researchers face when trying to solve the mystery behind this book is that no one knows what language it's written in. Over the years, many people have come forward claiming that they have solved the mystery of the Voynich Manuscript, but in the end, none of them were able to prove their theories. One researcher came forward stating that the manuscript was written in Hebrew. Another researcher claimed that it was written in Arabic. Others have claimed that it's written in a secret code or cipher. But again, none of these claims have been proven true. It was even suggested that Leonardo da Vinci may have written the book, but there is no evidence to support this claim. Although nobody has been able to decipher the text, researchers have been able to learn a lot from the illustrations. As I mentioned earlier, many of the illustrations appear to be of real plants. Researchers have studied the illustrations and have been able to identify some of the plants that are shown in the book. It appears that the author was interested in herbalism and medicine. Some of the plants that are illustrated in the book have medicinal properties, so it's possible that the book was used as a reference for herbalists and doctors. The Voynich Manuscript is currently being held at Yale University. It's a popular tourist attraction, and people come from all over the world to try and solve the mystery of the book. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to solve the mystery. What do you think the book actually says? Let me know in the comments below. I personally believe that it contains knowledge that we simply aren't ready for yet. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other content. I respond to every comment and message, so if you need something, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there, and I'll see you soon.